Okay, this is probably one of the most challenging to understand and to navigate. We'll end up with the sexy amoeba at the end of this. So we're going to start side lying and just place our top hand to our haunch here, get a little sensory information there. And this hand can just be down, it can be cradling the head, whatever feels good. We're going to draw our rib and our hip together. So it's basically an oblique crunch, but it's not like a hard crunch. We're just moving and swaying. So we want to pull the hip bone and the rib together, exhale, and then soften down and inhale. And we really want that head to kind of just move along with the body. One more time, like that. Now we're adding on, you're going to add on internal rotation of this top leg. This hand's going to come up and now support the head. So as we lift, the top leg, foot lifts, the knee goes internally rotated, and then we come back down. So the rib and the hip bone are still pulling towards each other. Curl together, rotate that hip inward, and then inhale, lengthen it out. Do that once more. Exhale up. Inhale. All right, from here, let's get a notion for that hip movement first. So we're going to slide the top hip forward and then slide the top hip back. So I'm not moving from the hip, I'm moving from the core. And my leg is heavy, my top leg is heavy, and I'm just sliding that hip back and forth. All right, I'm going to bring that to neutral. Now I'm going to do the upper body. So inhaling, we're opening and rotating back behind us. And exhaling, curling in. Inhaling, opening back. Letting my head be heavy. My body is doing the movement. Exhale, curl in. So now what we're going to do is move in opposite directions. So as my torso opens back, as my arm opens back, my hip shifts forward. So what we're doing is creating deep space. Then we're going to go the opposite direction. The hip's going to slide back as the torso curls in. The hip slides forward as the torso opens back. Ooh, that's a deep stretch through those spiral lines. And then pull the hip back as the torso rotates in. All right, so you're going to want to do that several times. Now, we're just going to take this hand and the shoulder is going to rotate in as the hip goes back. And then it's going to rotate open. But this is where I want you to kind of create some freedom. So this is where we get a little funky looking. So you're just going to kind of move around, slide the hip, roll the ribs. It's really sense what the body wants here. And let the breath flow. And this is where that really cool, sexy amoeba comes in. All right, and then you're just going to pause, do a couple of breaths, and then you'll flip sides.